Welcome to the Wisdom Talks. I'm Joe Wisdom, and today we keep just speaking on where we left last time. I say that today will be better than last time. And in Wisdom Talks today, I want to talk about the 3 levels of your gifts. The 3 levels of your gifting. Everyone is gifted in life. Nobody who came on the surface of the earth carrying nothing. When everyone was born, he was born on a crushed feast. Every child who is born on a crushed feast. That means that there's something you brought on the surface of the earth. So if you think or you thought that you are not gifted, continue looking deeper, because there is something that is rock deep within you, and that is meant for the world. So if you don't know your giftings and your talents in life, then you are robbing a generation. You are robbing your generation something that no one else will ever live to give it to them. So today I want to talk about 3 levels of your giftings. And number 1 is the recognition level. The recognition level. It's very important for you to recognize what you carry. Because if you don't know what you have, you will never know when you lose it. So recognition level is where you begin to identify the divine abilities that God has given you. We say that whatever remain unrecognized, remain uncelebrated. The reason as to why you have become a burden to other people is because there are things that are in you that you have not identified. Your giftings in life is your beauty. Your gift in life is your beauty. That is what makes other people get comfortable with you when they are dealing with you. Like if you are gifted, you can be a gifted musician. You can be a gifted, or a talented, soccer player. You can be a gifted speaker. You can be a gifted businessman. You can be a gifted preacher. Gifts are many. You can be a gifted cook. All these things you can thrive in giftings in different areas of life. You can be a gifted artist. Especially when you're gifted in something and you add skill into it, you add some education, you school your gift, you become a skillful person. And I have talked about the power of skill here before. So you begin by recognizing recognition level, where you begin now to look deep within yourself and identifying the several things that you can do with a lot of ease. God have deposited to each and every man some divine abilities that make it very easy for you to thrive in certain areas of life. So recognition level is number 1. Number 2 is called the refining level. The refining level. Now, refining level is where now your gift, after acknowledging, after recognition, you now need to begin refining it, shaping it. Now you begin now molding it into being something that can be useful to people. When it is just raw talent, it may not be very useful. It may not be very useful. But when you begin to refine it, this is where you begin to get some platforms to exercise your gifting. When you begin to get some opportunities, like those who are in church, you get an opportunity to sing a song. You go right there, you make a mistake. People laugh at you, but you are learning, you are being refined. This is where you'll be invited in places and nobody gives you anything. You are being refined. This is where you do something and people rebuke you, people correct you. You are still in the refining level. In the refining level, you don't look at the monetary appreciation or compensation. At the refining level, you look at the time and the platform that you have been given. So people who are in the refining level should have a teachable spirit. You should always accept correction because you are learning. You are being prepared for your next level. So refining level is a level that you are being molded and shaped into a desirable thing that people will buy, that people will appreciate. So it will become very important for every one of us to know that you are going through a refining level. If you are a young preacher, when you're going through a refining level, you'll be sent to go and preach to children. Yet they are not even listening to you. Nobody is even bothered. You are speaking to people who are sleeping. wanalala na unawahubiria. You speak and they are right there just sleeping, and you feel discouraged. But remember, you are in the refining level. If you are in business and you are in the refining level, you go through losses. You feel like this, that you are going to quit. A season of refining is a season of great discouragement, where you feel like you can give up, that you can throw in the towel. But when you go through it, when you stand, when you are able to when you are strong for it, then you graduate into the next level. And that is the rewarding level. The rewarding level is where now people pay. People will call you and ask, how much are you charging? That is a rewarding level. In business, you do business and you get profit. That is a rewarding level. If you are a musician, you are invited to minister and you are given an honorarium, an appreciation. That is the rewarding level. And in all these levels, if you are a speaker like me, you'll be invited in a place, unlike in the refining level where you'll be invited, and instead of people giving you a token, all that they will tell you is that you are going far and that there's something in the inside of you. But nobody is giving you any monetary compensation. Nobody is appreciating you for what you're doing. But remember, you are just being molded. In the rewarding level now, before people engage you, they ask you, how much are you charging? How much is the invoice? And this becomes very important because you need now to begin to structure your gifting, to structure your talent. God blesses people through structures. A structure is to a business. A structure is to a gift. What a womb is to a woman. Anybody trusting God for a child must have the womb. The womb is the carrier. So if you want to thrive in your area of gifting and your area of divine abilities, then you must structure it. You must structure it. Structuring it basically means where you get a body. As you operate, you are operating as who? That is structuring. That is structuring. Do you have a structure? Or you are just a hit and run person? You are hawking your gift around. Stop hawking your gift. That gift has the ability to open doors for you. That gift has the ability to present you before great men. That gift, that talent has the ability to feed you and to give you a decent living, to give you a decent lifestyle. Is very, very, very important. Don't look down on your giftings and your talents. Don't look down on them. The Bible says that a man's gift, Proverbs 18:16, a man's gift shall make a way for him and shall present him before great men. It's all about what you carry. No one is too poor to lack something that God has deposited in the inside of them. You can never blame God that he didn't give you anything. You have something that God has deposited in you. Work on it. Begin to work on it. Begin to do a soul searching. You can even get feedback from friends on the areas of your gifting. You can get feedback from those close to you, your parents. You can ask them, what are those things that you used to do when you are a small child? And these things are pointers of where God is calling you. Your gift will make it easy for you to fulfill your purpose on the surface of the earth. So begin that journey and allow me to help you. Because I have a very special program I'm doing called personal branding. Personal branding is basically looking at your areas of gifting, your areas of interest. And we help you identify several areas, a minimum of 2, maximum of 3 or 4. Then we narrow down to the most dominant. You can sign in for that program. You can get the details in this page. And you can come to our center and get some things that will help you brand yourself. Remember, in life, you are either a brand or a commodity. You can be walking around as a commodity in your gifting, in your area of gifting. Remember, we are helping you do a soul searching, identifying what you can do. You don't need to keep losing money, trying 100 things. You need to be very, 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 very clear on what you want to do and the direction that your life is taking. So let's meet next Monday at time like this at Wisdom Talks. God bless you.
Wema TV, the voice of hope.